Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in.
Some of those in the silver-haired community would say it's a great day for golf, and it is, don't get me wrong, but we say it's a great day for football, and the roof is wide open here in Glendale at State Farm Stadium.
Shucky Ducky revenge.
Interesting Week 11 matchup on tap, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on
Shucky Ducky revenge.
Cardinals.
Oh my goodness. The duck.
The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on
Until
EA
you shut the
Sports.
Arizona, he's 4-6.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
We can be 5. If he can beat us, that'd be crazy.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go, 70 Lions. Warriors, 17. Let's go.
To throw right away is Shuck. Throwing for the out route, he finds Wilson. This defense for the Saints, they played extremely well last week in that win over Green Bay.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and try to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
That's good for a Cardinals first down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Up the middle they go. Kitchen. Gets by him, and now a little daylight. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards. Perfect execution on that inside handoff, and then a little will, a little brute strength to move forward after the contact.
What do we call that now in today's NFL? Heck, in today's football? Contact balance, right? That's the buzzword, the phrase you hear. A back who can absorb contact, bounce off of it, and keep moving. Just what you said. Brute strength, force of will.
Ooh. This is dropped. Oh, boy. A chance for a big play early, but he could not secure it. Here's 2nd and 10.
At the 24-yard line.
Now a handoff up the middle. Kitchen looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming. To throw is Shuck.
Let's go.
Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. And the Saints are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. Remember, Charles, this is the #1 defense in the NFL, and they proved their mettle here, forcing the turnover on the opening possession.
And sometimes when you play a team that has that reputation, it's earned it by their play, the psychology is, okay, they're #1, they have to prove it to us, and they tried to attack. They found out that that ranking was real.
And if history is any indication, when this defense gets off to a good start, look out.
Yeah, their offense plays off of them awfully well, too.
Second down and a little more than a yard here. Operating from the gun, Leonard. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
I looked
That is incomplete.
I look at cover 2. It was.
When you look at this defense, They're slightly better than average against the run, number 14 in the NFL.
And that play right there shows exactly why they're so good against the run. Held the line of scrimmage, held the point of attack, and stuffed him for no gain.
2nd and 10. In motion, the tight end. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Textbook coverage right there. Played the ball, never lost sight of where it was headed, and stayed in perfect position to make a play on it. Able to keep the receiver and the quarterback in his sight lines.
They'll look to throw again. There's Chris Olave. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. A big 3rd down pickup of 20 yards. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Back to throw again. He's got his man in the crossing route. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down. Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their first drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field all they're thinking is finish this drive off because they took it away, right? So now you get them back on the wheels a little bit. Now go down, put a touchdown on them. Look out. You've won the mental battle early in the game, and that may carry over for you.
Let's fucking go.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And they drop him for a loss, but penalty markers are on the field. Let's see about the call. Okay, so the personal foul penalty. And those are some important yards lost right there.
Yeah, it all comes down to discipline, doesn't it? And every team tells us that they coach it, they preach it. In this case, it slipped a little bit.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow. And this guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on 1st down.
Operating from the gun, Leonard. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. A great play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Saints go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way.
Ooh, bang.
Going back to your game plan coming
Let
in,
him know.
everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage.
Let him know we're there.
Dial up some of those plays.
Yo, Henry
try and get to those
Toa.
spots and get your offense moving.
From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down at 6. They'll throw. Here's Shuck. Now they go screen. It's complete. Give them 5 on the screen play, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
The key to any screen play is all in the deception. That means everyone on the offensive side of the ball, but someone gave it up because that one wasn't very well concealed. And the defense able to rally to him and hold him for just a short gain.
3rd down and 1.
19 tight, 19.
Here's Shuck. Oh, the ball comes out on the
Go.
but they'll say it's incomplete. And this passing game's whole offense really didn't show up in the loss last week, and it hasn't started all that great here either.
Yeah, and they can't let that incompletion become an uh-oh moment. Like, oh boy, here we go again, just like last week. Each game is its own entity, treated as such.
That's fielded at the 8-yard line. A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10.
On the
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. And look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Chris Olave with career touchdown number 70. And the Saints are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 14-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone.
We could definitely finish 15-2.
So this is going to come out
Got
to
a
the
not
35.
suck cock. We played the Chiefs. We played the Broncos. Some tough games.
Good starting field
Some
position
tough fucking
for them as they
units.
come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard
Some tough
line.
units.
Now Shuck. And he's taken down here by the Saints. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Throwing, Shuck. He completes that to Garrett Wilson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
25 yards on the play.
Now they'll change things up.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
To throw now, Shuck. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. This one deep for Wilson. And that's going to be incomplete. If you look at the Saints defense, it's quite a unit. Number 1 in the NFL against the pass.
And since this is such a good unit of covering passes downfield, I think that last play is typically what we might see. A lot of short passes, see if they can generate some run after the catch, but nothing doing on that one.
And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 36.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for a Cardinals first down.
Play action now. Shuck. No,
Oh my goodness.
Close. The Saints say they have it, and they do. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but touchdown, New Orleans. A great effort there. 57 yards. And the Saints take a 3-touchdown lead. The extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 21-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
So good field position for the Cardinals as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like right at the 40. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Hey, check that. Let's go now. 60.
They'll keep it on the ground. Catch him. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Let's fucking go, man. Let's fucking go.
When you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
And he's going to have a Cardinals first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Shuck now to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 41-yard line. They give them 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
They'll run for the first time here with Brian Robinson.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
All right.
That good for 22 and a first
All right,
down.
Brian.
Not too shabby for his
What's
first
up,
carry of
Brian?
the game. That's exactly what most teams are looking for. A really good change of pace back.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Over the middle, complete. It's Harrison.
And the Cardinals are going to be set up with a first and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
That's another Cardinals first down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Second and goal from inside the 5.
Brings up second and goal.
And they'll run again. And not a whole lot there as they'll get him down at about the 2.
So can this New Orleans defense stand tall again? Third and goal.
Brings up third and goal.
They'll set up a throw. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down just inside the 5-yard line.
Max Crosby has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
No movement from the field goal unit. They've got 4 full yards to go here on fourth and goal to hit pay dirt, but they're going to go for it.
They'll indeed go. Here's Shuck.
Damn it, bro.
To McBride, and he has it. Touchdown
I ain't ever
Cardinals.
do it. Fuck.
A 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Cardinals take the
Fucking
chance on
rough
fourth
fucking
and goal,
fuck
and
that.
it pays off with 6.
Point after, right down the middle.
That's me.
And they'll cut the lead to 21-7.
I come on and down there anyway.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball.
I'm trying to give
will
up
come out to
0.
the 30 now.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
Might be good too.
Charles, this offense, they've been on a roll. 2 drives ago, they scored. Remember, last drive was that one-play touchdown strike, so now they're looking to make it 3 for 3.
You know, I talked to a Hall of Famer one time about, hey, when you're on defense and these types of things are happening to you, what goes through your mind? And he told me at that point, it's not about schemes. It's not about what's called from the sideline. It's about players. Who's going to make a play, make a stand, and stop this offense from doing what they've been doing?
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Now a play fake here on first down.
Ah!
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Back to throw.
Leonard. He completes it to Olave. And he will be brought down, but a 1st and goal coming up as we have come upon the 2-minute warning.
First down. First and goal at the 10-yard line.
Looking to throw. Leonard. This is caught. Nice gain of 8 that time, but it's 2nd and goal.
And there wasn't much room for the big tight end to do much after the catch. But at least he was able to pick up a solid gain to help his offense continue to move in the right direction.
They'll try to run this one in. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. He got halfway home there, down to the 1, but a good job of keeping him out of the end zone.
Exactly. Halfway home isn't all the way home, right? So they feel pretty good about keeping him out on that play.
They'll try to run this one in. And this time he is in.
Yes.
A great play there.
His 12th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Saints are able to widen their advantage.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive. And they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
They'll look to throw here.
Wilson.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half.
So I can get a pick. All over your tight end. I'm all over him.
On first down, he'll drop to throw.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Back to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get first half scores just like this one.
They'll get that complete to Harrison.
And he is stopped just short on 3rd down. Got 9 yards, but needed 10. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter.
Shuck to throw for it on 4th.
And
No, sir.
They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Cardinals unable to convert there on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started.
And with great starting field position and a couple of timeouts at their disposal, they'll certainly have the green light here.
And this is caught. It's Brown. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
That's good for the Saints. First down.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Back to throw. Leonard. Incomplete on the deep ball.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they fight over the middle, and there's a diving catch. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half.
To me, there's nothing like watching rookie effort in the NFL. So excited to be there. They're going to give you the max on each and every play, aren't they?
Well, he proved himself on that catch, that's for sure.
I think he may have proved himself to the point where he's going to get a second here.
But it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half.
Maybe Gonzalez.
The final shot before break. Leonard. And he's got it. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A.J. Brown, as time expires in the first half. And the Saints are able to widen their lead here in this first half.
That was a high ball. That's why you couldn't get there.
Extra point forthcoming. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2
get all
still
my boys
remain.
in the end
We step
zone.
aside. This is the NFL.
Oh, that was crazy.
on EA
And we
Sports.
still get. Man, that's crazy.
Set now to go for the third quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. And able to get this out to the 25.
They're just booing. Boo.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
Well, it's hard to imagine the first half going any better for them, CD, and now here as they begin their first series of the second half. I mean, they score here. This one, it's pretty much out of reach.
We honestly might already be at that point, partner, because this team, they were dominant in the first half, continue to be dominant now, and I think they're viewing this as a put-away drive on their way to a lopsided victory.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Mustang 19.
Now they'll run it on the toss.
Oh my God, Stippy! Stippy!
The play back at the 45-yard line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Oh, that was a tough one.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Arises on to punt here as he gets this one away.
And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started.
Ready, go.
They'll start on the ground here on first down.
Until about the 23.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Off the play fake, Shuck.
Wow, okay.
They got it well across midfield.
I thought my guy would play that better.
It's all said and done. A big pickup of
Margo.
38. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 right at the 40.
Let's fucking go.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Up the middle they go. Kitchen.
On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. 58 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36.
Joshua Hines-Allen able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Now a handoff up the middle. Kitchen.
Whoa.
They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
To throw is Shuck.
Had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
Shuck here on 4th down. He'll try to do it himself.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Cardinals unable to convert there on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started.
Obviously not the intended goal last drive. They had to punt the football, but still they've got the lead here, and now a chance to add on to that.
Oh my goodness.
If they can get...
There he goes, right side. Touchdown.
All right, can't score anymore.
A big play there. His 2nd touchdown of the game, 17th on the year.
I was just trying to do checkdowns, and it just opened up. You'll see.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback.
How does the
They'll
blockers
bring this
line
out
up
to
like
the 30.
that? I don't know.
35-yard line.
Insane.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done.
And he works through. Down the right sideline.
Oh, I almost stopped him.
Touchdown, Arizona. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals are able to claw one back. Extra point splits the uprights. And that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28. The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go. Now
And this is recovered by the Cardinals.
Let's just call that play exactly what it is. Needed, because they wanted to get back in the game, and they knocked the ball free, and now they have a chance to do exactly that.
They got the chance. Now they have to take advantage.
Go! Panther 60, Panther 60. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready, ready.
From the gun, Shuck.
Ooh.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Nice. Come on. Set. Cowboy 80. Trap 60, trap 60. Check go.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out...
And now a fumble.
Ooh, give me that ball back. Bang.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
We have seen this before. And
Boom.
we know coaches preach about
Oh,
this and
my
work on it all the
goodness.
time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
And space opens a bit as he gets it across the 15 to the 17-yard line.
Let's fucking go.
Rushing for him now.
What a hit.
First play of the drive. Let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking. But the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Hawk 70, go.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. It'll be a Saints first down on the pickup of 13. Interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the two tight ends, they blocked well too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out the running game.
10, 8, 9 seconds. Let's go. Up the middle. Up the middle. Damn.
And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. No gain on the play there, second down.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times, and what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
Up the middle they go. Coffee. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. So both teams trade touchdowns, and the third as we're through 3 quarters of play. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's first and 10 up at the 46. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Now a fake on a jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle. That's some good hard running there as he'll push his way forward for about 5. And I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this fourth quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try and finish off a game.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. And he is going to have a Saints first down, and comfortably so, as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. Room here to run. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. He'll get 15 and a Saints first down. And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
93 yards rushing for him now, as he has been tremendous all day long.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I'd keep going back to him.
Here we go, set. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Go get him, go get him.
In motion right, Olave.
Go.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And the Saints are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as strong running gets him to the 9-yard line.
Hate to be blunt, but it is just continuing to prove to be the case that this O-line is manhandling this D-line right now.
They deserve to roll up their sleeves and show up their biceps because they're doing exactly what you just described, manhandling the defensive front. They've got the leverage, they are powering through, and they're controlling this game.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. But now he appears to be in some pain. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break.
Set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
And they will take a knee here.
Let's go. Cougar 19.
And they take a knee. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They come up on a 4th and goal as they look to finish this one off. Out now is the field goal unit for New Orleans. This a fairly straightforward 22-yard short attempt. And his kick is indeed good, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so that you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started.
Here we go.
It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They tackle them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
A quick throw, but incomplete. You know, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape.
Come on, set. Liking 18.
And they'll indeed take a knee.
Ready? 70 Timberwolves. Go.
And they will take a knee here.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
So this one a victory here for New Orleans. And really, it looked at times like they just had this one in cruise control out there.
They deserve a ton of credit because you and I both know, heck, they knew. This is a tough place to play. Overcame that with ease, romped home with an easy win. And here's the best part for them. It'll be easy to get to the airport because the crowd left pretty early in this one, didn't they?
Well, plus they have a police escort.
Okay, you had to spoil that part of it. Of course, they're going to get there. But think about how wide open things are now because this crowd didn't expect this.
No.
So they went back to the tailgate and said, let's go eat. This one isn't any fun for us.
Yeah, they took the drama out of this one pretty early on. So for New Orleans, they continue to put themselves in position for a first-round bye as they move to 8-2. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Mile High to take on the Broncos. Meanwhile, for Arizona, their luck may have run out as they fall to 4-7 now in the year. And they'll try for a better outcome next week as they head to D.C. to take on the Washington Commanders.